You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvili is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. He's one of the more offensive fighters in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long the fight goes, to see north of 15 or 20 takedown attempts here tonight. Couple of chins here being tested early. Nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Punch got blocked there.
Tags him with that uppercut. Oh, vintage stuff there. Nice combination of strikes by Dvalishvili.
That left hook was nasty.
He's able to slip the left there. Continues to eat those body shots. Oh, huge left. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Yet again, the elbow finds its target. Well played. Oh, massive elbows are landing. That's going to leave a mark. Nice job keeping busy fighting off of his back. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
Nice.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Getting them on here. He's got to be careful here.
Making all these shots count. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
In the half guard.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Hook in the clinch there is good by Dvalishvili. Oh, huge block there. Oh, round two is next. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Let's slow it down just a little bit.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway.
Let's go. You gotta open him up.
He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Dvalishvili's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense. Looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
And that one certainly found the target. Dvalishvili's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Oh, big elbow. Oh, collar tie.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Big power shot there. Oh, beautiful hook.
Oh, my God, he's hurt. He's hurt. Hurt him again.
Rips the body there. Oh! All right, snap guard here, DC. The feet are on the hips. What does that mean?
I mean that he's out. He's out. The moment you get the feet on the hips, all he's got to straight leg. He's got to kick and push, because how is the opponent going to stop him from just elevating him? This is a grown man. You let him get both feet on your hips, you push away, you kick, jiu-jitsu stand-up. You know what that is, Jay.
I do.
You understand that.
Wallace Willie's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Staying busy from bottom position here. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, another ground strike gets through.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here. Let us see how Corey Sandhagen chooses to proceed. We have certainly seen him be more focused in these early round situations after what happened back in 2020 against Aljamain Sterling. Most people believe him. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping it in. Great move. We love the big four. They're very excited.
Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proving prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
Leg kick is true. So now he's taunting his opponent a moment after he gets whacked in the mouth.
Yeah, he's doing that because he got whacked in the mouth, like you said.
Oh, beautiful short elbow is there. Hook attempt now blocked though by Sandhagen. Just over 3 minutes to go. Trying the flying knee there. Great body kick there.
Big shot lands for both guys. Another big body kick lands. Big body kick.
How about the motor on Piotr Jan, DC? He is just in perpetual forward motion, never giving his opponent any opportunity to catch his breath. All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it. So the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense.
Oh! Under 2 minutes to go. In judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
Jan's pass is denied.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. He gets to a spot on the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Big elbow there, Lance. Oh, look at that. So you land, and then you add insult to injury by talking trash.
It's almost like, hey, I told you I would get you, and he shows him, I got it.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous one.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys going to kick and sink at each other. But you did see time.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
32-1 as an amateur boxer. He's had 9 wins by knockout now as a mixed martial artist. 7 of those have come in the opening round. So you can't sleep on no love in the early going. Cody Garbrandt, he'll sustain a pace over 15 or 25 minutes, but he's a very fast starter. Opponent better watch out for that right hand from Cody here early. All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts in with the left hand. And you see it on full display right now.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage and might as well use it. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1, boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Pretty good connection there, yeah. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Cody Garbrandt.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands
We cross the midpoint in round 1. Nicely done to the body. Oh, goes Goes to the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Devastating body kick lands.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to... Oh, man, huge strike lands, and now he's going to tell him about it, too. I'm no victory with that. That was not nice.
Not nice.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the Bulls. He had it. Oh!
What a fight.
Oh, rips the body shot there. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. Straight kick to the body. Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching out to catch that kick, the high kick, then you're in a lot of trouble.
Just misses with the jab there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, no!
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. O'Malley's punch to the body rejected there by the defense. Nice job by the opponent. All right, single collar tie now.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Another knee by O'Malley. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh, he's got his back. He's got to get him in the air to try to return it to the mat.
Oh, another strike to the torso right there. Gotta get better defensively, or that's gonna be a real factor as this fight continues.
He's got to tuck that elbow.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got that elbow flare, and every time his opponent's going right up under it and landing right to the body. He's got to do something different right now, or he's gonna get to a point where he will not be able to continue this fight.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
And that underhook helping him control that side of his opponent. Nicely done. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. 1-2 punch by Cody Garbrandt. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, lands a hip. Whoa! Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Throws guard. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Back in the clinch. Look for the hand on his opponent's head and try to wear at his gas tank.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a...
Oh, my goodness.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Good to have you with us tonight. Of course, we are inside Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, USA. And every time I walk through these walls, I can't help but think about Gilbert Melendez and Diego Sanchez going toe-to-toe back at UFC 166. Remember Rogan? Oh, my God.
It was the craziest fight. You could not believe what you were watching. These two guys said, this is the night that we make history. We're going to stand on a corner in the middle of the octagon and let them try the best they did. Houston, the Toyota Center, has been home to some of the greatest fights in UFC history.
What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
Big right hand.
Ooh. Nice leg kick.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Well, his leg is clearly compromised here early, starting to limp a little bit, and perhaps this affects his strategy as the fight continues.
Yeah, you know, these guys are so tough that when you are able to visually see someone react to the damage, react to the pain,
all right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is, oh, big knee! Protect your neck, guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, somehow, some way you got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge running bomb. The guy has to move or the fight's going to get finished.
Aldo's able to transition back to side control now.
Beautiful transition. He flattens him out. This could be trouble.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. Final seconds here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aldo. Round two next. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper.
All right, here we go with round two. Aljamain Sterling and Jose Aldo. Oh, doing work with the jab.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look at it. Oh!
Nice judo toss for him there. Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. Sterling's now looking for a Darce choke. Oh, Darce choke, locked and loaded. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the side?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys.
Oh, beautiful job with the ankle pick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two.
Oh, nice.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swing. Beautiful combination, he knocks him down.
Nice transition. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Aldo's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Trying for a submission now. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. He's up. What submission defense was he doing?
Oh, nice job to block that punch. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that. Oh, nice judo toss for him. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Like that. Like that.
It's over! Oh, my goodness.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, the men on the marquee tonight are familiar with one another. Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje first met back in 2018. That fight went into a fourth round. And indeed, it was Poirier who won that war of attrition that night. We will see if Gaethje can exact his revenge.
It'll be the same thing. Anytime you match these two up with their skill sets, Gaethje having the ability to wrestle, but being unwilling to wrestle. Poirier with his power, his striking acumen. These two.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
That's a good right hand right there.
Oh, who is going to be the last man standing? We're just getting started, and they are getting after it.
These dudes are throwing bombs. This is going to be a great fight. He's giving him so many different things right now. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so look at that.
Oh, nice kick.
Slips the punch. Well, nice job by Gaethje to land and then roll with the punches. We talk a lot about his legendary chin, but maybe... Oh! We might get a stoppage here soon. Oh, brutal knee to the body. Oh, nice jab there by Gaethje. All right, right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment...
This could do it. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Beautifully placed with that lead hook by Gaethje. Out of range with that kick attempt. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going.
Back to the feet. What a start. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut. All right, so there's the end of the round. All right, with that, we have arrived at our second round. Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC.
Oh, my goodness! Oh!
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Gaethje's able to...
He hurt him again.
Gaethje circling to his right. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and... Man. Oh, Justin Gaethje!
What a fight! What a fight!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with two of the consensus three greatest featherweights of all time. Absolute legends, both Alexander Volkanovski and match-blessed Holloway. Holloway's performance against Calvin Kattar back in the day, the greatest singular effort I have ever seen, but he is 0-3 against Alexander Volkanovski.
Volkanovski seems to have a great style for Max Holloway. He is so smart. He's constantly calculating his path to victory. With his ability to stand, wrestle, and great cardio, he's a very tough out for anyone in the featherweight division.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into the strikes to the head. He lands another punch to the head. Big body slams.
Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is, well, just like he drew it up with us on Thursday. Catches the kick, counters beautifully with the takedown.
He did a great job countering with that nice takedown. Great fight IQ, seeing that kick coming and turning it into his offense. Gets to the single power.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Volkanovski. Oh, he lands another strike to the body really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Beautiful job getting those hands up. Big punch from the clinch.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Holloway gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's got to start kicking.
Holloway going for the body. Missed with that kick.
Right back.
Fighter separates from the clinch now.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Going for the takedown here, and it is good. High amplitude takedown there, and he gets it right after catching the leg. So those are some high-level fighting instincts on display right there. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go finish. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let us off the hook like that, because now he will be both.
Final seconds of round one. Round two straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments. All right, here we go with our second round. It is Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski. Holloway's kick to the body, that one blocked.
Beautiful flying knee lands to the head.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Catches the leg here and now goes for the takedown. It's there.
He did a great job securing that ankle kick, but he did not react fast enough to secure the top position.
Oh, big knee to the body. Oh! Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Oh, nice body shot.
Tried to... Oh, he might be out. Well, we've got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area came... Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Working out of that southpaw stance.
He's real tricky when he throws these head kicks over and over again.
That one appeared to stun him. Oh, how about that? Lands a huge strike and then just starts rubbing it in. Oh! And back to his feet. Oh! Huge right hand! Well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances now.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of slow.
Nice jab by Hogan.
There it is again. Look at that.
Oh!
This is such a crazy fight.
And now a left. 2 minutes now to go in round two. Well, oh! And that'll do it! Alexander, the Great.
What a performance.
ready to fight? You ready? Good.
He will likely go down as one of the best bantamweights in UFC history. The UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw. You know about his relationship with Dwayne Bang Ludwig, one of the better Muay Thai striking games in the sport. TJ Dillashaw will be looking to put it on the opposition here tonight. Both fighters throwing heat now. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Lands a big right hand early. Bang Muay Thai on full display here. Dillashaw in a really good flow here, DC. And a miss with the right hook. Oh!
That one landed clean.
I mean, right away.
Another one.
Straight right is there. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Touched him with the strike there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Back and forth we go. How good is that jab by Dillashaw?
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Oh, good block there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, TJ Dillashaw can truly do it all. For my money, this might be the hardest worker in the MMA game. Amazing to think where he was after dropping that Ultimate Fighter finale to John Dodson. Since then, he has gone on to establish himself as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks. He threw the flying knee and it landed to the head.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Massive head kick. We don't see that every day. Lands a huge strike, and the follow-up shot is not another punch.
If I'm the opponent, I want to bust him right in his mouth.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn. It's amazing to think we got here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Nice. Nicely done. Quick jab. Block that punch. Nicely done. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Now he's going full mount. It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dillashaw.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, Superman punch is true. Nice jab by Dillashaw. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face. They're so evenly matched, they're going tit-for-tat.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Lands a big elbow there. Nice defense there, huge block. 30 seconds to go in round 2. Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Oh, nice elbow.
That hurt him bad.
Nice block.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting...
Body shot.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why?
Oh! Goes down again! Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they've both shown heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Back to his feet. Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This is... Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take, never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage to
Yeah, John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a fighter. What a performance by... Oh!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
So, of course, we're getting another look at Sean O'Malley here tonight, and one thing that has defined his UFC run thus far, he has dictated the pace. He has led the dance against his prior UFC victims. Let's see if O'Malley can stay with that and stick to that here tonight. Oh, you can hear that thwack in the nosebleeds as the kickboxer lands a body kick early here in the fight against the boxer.
I mean, this is the range that he needs to fight at. He doesn't want to be close where he's throwing hooks to the body and punches. Use those legs, dig that shit into the body, and try to slow down your opponent. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, that's salt in the wound. Lands a huge strike, and then he's going to tell him about it, too.
I told you I was going to get you, and watch me get you.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover. And it's almost like he wasn't able to
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Sean O'Malley.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Throws that deep and it lands. Under 2 minutes now to go.
What a nasty kick. That is thrown with ill intent.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Man, that's a oh, big left. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round 1. Garbrandt's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Oh, he hurt again! Oh, nice takedown, yep.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, that's big.
So under 30 seconds.
Oh, body shot.
Final seconds of round 1. All right, he finishes in a single power tie here. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Good punch.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it. Oh, nice.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Garbrandt. All right, so good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. This is a terrible position.
Under 3 minutes here to go, round 2.
He's doing a great job of recognizing.
That is it!
ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Round one is underway between Conor McGregor and Brian Ortega. We sat down with Conor on Thursday, and he believes without a shadow of a doubt, if he can keep this fight upright, it is absolutely his fight.
Yes, and we saw when Brian Ortega could not take down Max Holloway, how he got pieced up. Conor McGregor feels he's a better striker than Max. He's a better fighter than Max. If Max can do it, he can do it.
Back mount now. Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Ortega. Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, he might have that submission locked in. Oh, that has got to be it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on this great arena.
Pantoja gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
I don't know how many times you hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Right on the button. Oh, lands another punch, controlling distance beautifully here.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look at him glare on his opponent by putting the head down and punching with the free hand.
Pantoja gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Oh, and now the hip toss in a great position now to dole out damage.
He did a great job of stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down a submission.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Big ground and pound.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Final seconds of round one.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
What a fight so far. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
There's that jab.
Pantoja gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
More strikes to the head.
Right hook to the head, blocked.
Nice.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite dominant. Oh, you gotta like that as a two-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the wrestling acumen. Just the ability to find any takedown available. What a beautiful ankle pick.
Pantoja gets lit up by that straight punch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
Not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Big reaction as he absorbs yet another body shot, and you see the referee maybe start to close the distance a little bit. This could be a TKO in short order.
I mean, John, we love violence. I mean, that's why we love our job so much. We get to watch people hurt each other, but it's hard to watch this.
Yeah.
This guy is as tough as they come, but these body shots have really accumulated, and he is starting to take way too much damage.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Clean left punch followed by the right. Pantoja's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge.
Got tagged a couple times. Nice combo up top.
Nice punch there in the clinch.
The fighters separate.
Throwing hard in the pocket.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, he is unrecognizable as far as that midsection is concerned. Might have a fractured rib. He's going to be urinating blood for a week.
This dude's in trouble. He's in trouble. Hey, for as bad as it is right now, and this fight may get stopped because of this damage, tomorrow will be much worse. This guy does not have much fun to look forward to in the next few days. Oh, you heard him again, bro.
And how much more can he take? Back to his feet.
Big knee.
There's that body shot.
Oh, he just hurt him. He just hurt him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God.
10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the horn. The round is over. All right, so there's the horn sitting.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, look at that. Now he's taunting after landing that huge strike of him. Oh, big left hook there. Oh, beautiful combination. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is... Oh!
That's it! Holy smokes! Well, that smile on his face is only going to be surpassed by the zeros on the...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here he is, the former M1 Global Welterweight Champion, now UFC Welterweight Contender, Shavkat Rakhmonov. Usually gets off to a pretty good start, so we'll see how it goes for him in this round. His submission game has posed a lot of problems for the rest of this division, and believes in this matchup, there could be some openings on the canvas here, too.
Nice level change.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Oh. Great job landing from the top position.
Another ground. That will do it! Shavkat Rakhmonov. Too good.
Yo, wow! That was nasty!
So how about that? What a... him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. And he caught the kick. All right, didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers pursue the takedown at distance. This guy has no issues trying to get it out of this clinch situation.
You know, he loves this clinch because he's got a great inside-out trip. He does a good job of changing his levels to get to the hips. He's just a good fighter from in close. He has spent a lifetime developing his skills. He wants to impose his will on his opponents from this position.
Islam Makhachev gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Yup, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by St. Pierre. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
That dark.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round one with Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now with his native Chicago at White Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestler, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success.
That flying knee to the head landed.
Nice job by the kickboxer there as he gets the front kick home early against the wrestler. You got to think that's going to be a big part of his repertoire here tonight.
Well, yeah, John, especially when you have to stay at range. He's got to maintain distance. And those types of weapons, those front kicks, big right hand.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. So he secures a big takedown here, and that one figures to score some points with the judges. Beautiful job to catch the leg and get this fight down. Now let's see what he can do with it from here. Muhammad's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot. He lands the knee. Oh, how about that? He lands a huge strike, and now he's going to flap the gums a little bit.
Flapping the gums, dancing. Wow. Be that comfortable. It's crazy to watch.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, now lands a kick to the body. Oh, the elbows continue to rain down, and these are really starting to do some damage, Champ.
He's doing a great job of going. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent. They continue to exchange.
ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Early portions of this round with Brian T-City Ortega. And it would seem to me, Daniel, path of least resistance, take this fight to the ground and find a choke. But if you talk to Brian Ortega, not unlike a lot of our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, this man has fallen in love with his hands. He wants to strike tonight. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. No feeling out process, folks. Here we go. Edge of your seat action right out of the chute.
These dudes are trading very early in this fight. This is good. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh, yes. Now we're going. There you go. There you go.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think he's gassing out just watching this stuff.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. All right, early round action here. All eyes are on T-City Brian Ortega. We know how dangerous he is on the floor, but how about the striking? An elbow! Mixes in an elbow for good measure. Gets back to his feet. 2 minutes have gone by here, round one. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Faber.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the kicking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, good job to get the hand up to block the elbow. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Nice jab to the head there. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
That left hook was crazy.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back at the crew here in the tri-state area, Newark, New Jersey. Big UFC live event coming up here tonight. And this event here doesn't get as many shows as it used to because of the New York legislation, but certainly they come out when the UFC's in town.
Before the UFC was able to go to Madison Square Garden, we went to the Prudential Center. It was as close as we could get, and the fans always showed up. It is a great arena and a place for great fights.
Oh, massive kick lands flush.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Holland's punch to the body is blocked, so no damage done there. Collar tie here in the clinch. And now some separation. Oh, nice jab by Holland. All right, clinch situation here pursued by the wrestler. A nice job to get inside against the kickboxer who candidly doesn't like this dirty boxing on the inside.
He doesn't want to be close. He wants space. He wants things to look clean. This wrestler wants to grind on you, wants to wear you down. He wants to make you carry his weight for as long as you're inside the octagon. It is so exhausting and fatiguing to fight this type of fight.
Makhachev's back inside control. knee to the body here inside control. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free.
He's having his way with him here under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Well, he's got his back now. 1 minute now to go in round one. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Effective use of the jab there by Hunt. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace.
All right, let's take a look back.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Holland's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, beautiful reaction by him there, DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown
and an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Holland getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the distance. Holy smokes!
Oh, hip toss to get him down. That strike blocked by Hunt. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Holland's in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, I'm no expert, but that ball flute choke looks working. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, now look at the posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Hunt.
dominated him on the ground. You want to keep doing that this round. Be smart when you...
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round, Daniel.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final round here. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, he caught the kick and now counters with the takedown. Any stuff there. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Nice strike from bottom position. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, watch guillotine here. Oh, oh!
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Trying to leverage those hips to escape, and he does.
Wow, that was beautiful. All he did, brought his hands to the hips, but got him up off of him to release some of that guillotine pressure, and it pulled him back in to control his posture.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Islam Makhachev.
Let's go. Use that wrist control.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Makhachev's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Oh, there's a trip to get the takedown.
Nice level change.
Less than 2 minutes with which to work here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom. Oh, right into mount.
Let's go.
This is where he wants to be. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
You've got to keep going. You've got to start picking up submission, submission tip, and hope that something's free for you to latch onto. Setting up a sub attempt.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Stop, stop.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round one getting underway here. We'll see what Ian Machado Gary can do to preserve that O in his loss column. His frame is going to provide a lot of challenges for most of the 170-pound fighters. More often than not, he'll be the taller man, he'll be the longer man, not just in terms of arm reach, but leg reach as well, and an obvious size discrepancy in this matchup here tonight. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean.
Nice defense there.
Oh!
He's on bad.
Nice front kick. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. 2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
He got hurt again. Now he's back up.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, this one could be over soon. Well, he goes to the uppercut, but it's not there. Big hook. Another knockdown! Might get the TKO here. Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Man's career, a huge finish in front of a capacity.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Dayton, Anaheim, California, USA. We are inside Honda Center where women were ushered into the UFC in this very building back in 2013.
In this very building, you understood how big a star Ronda Rousey was, because this place was as loud as it's ever been. Can you get the crowd on their feet tonight, as Ronda Rousey did way back
When Ronda Rousey made that walk at UFC 157, truly a sports moment where most people remember exactly where they were.
You will never forget the moment you saw Ronda hit the curtain.
Nice punch there by Vina Janjigoda. Massive head kick. Oh, she lands a huge strike there. And now she's going to tell her about it. How about that? She is at her taunting best tonight.
She is feeling so good tonight out there.
Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Oh, my goodness, she hit her again.
She's getting up, yep. Oh, big elbow.
Big strikes continue to land. Oh!
Ready. Ready. Good.
So here's the perennial welterweight contender, former UFC middleweight title challenger, Demian Maia. Hard to believe that he's 40 years old now because he is only getting better with age, like a fine wine. As good a submission guy as we have ever seen inside the octagon. All right, so a nice early sequence here by the BJJ fighter to attain the clinch and minimize some of that distance between him and his outstanding striking opponent.
Well, he knew that he needed to be close. He knew that staying at range was very dangerous for him. But he also needs to be very aware and understand that the boxer is very good at fighting in close. Nice right. It won't take many of those.
And they separate. Oh, big elbow. Hook in the clinch there by Maia.
Here's another one.
Double jab there by Maia.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight. Nice takedown. There you go.
Oh, nice elbows. Elbow from the bottom landed by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Masvidal gets touched by that leg kick attempt. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Gamebred and try to further expose what surfaced tonight as an obvious weakness. Demian Maia lands with a cross. Oh, nice ankle pick. Great timing, better execution.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Big knee lands there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, that's a big right hand there from Gamebred. Boxing fundamentals, certainly not an issue for this guy. Very tight.
He's as sound as they come, right? A lot of times you see a guy that comes from a street fighting background, and they wing everything. They try to knock everyone out with every strike. Masvidal does not do that. He takes his time, finds and picks his spot. That's why he's getting the finishes that he gets now.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting out it.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body. And mixing up